Another great JF Reacts. Today is Cancer by Tom MacDonald. Let's get to it.
Everybody knows someone who's sick. 40% will get cancer. Only half's gonna live. Your mom and your dad and your sister stand inside a room, and someone won't survive it. Do you hope it isn't you? I swear that cancer has a cure, but they're refusing to make it. They've done like 40 years of research, 90 billion in donations. We've been running for the cure and wearing ribbons for ages. Why are people still going through radiation? It's crazy. $100 billion industry, they can't afford to end it, and nobody wants to die. Our only option is to spend it. We'd give anything to stick around for just another second. Give a fortune to the doctors who promise they can extend it. The profits are astronomical. The hospitals and the clinics are filling coffins with dollars. It's awful, let's just admit it. We're all human, we'll keep fighting cause it's how we survive. But it's scary cause we don't know where we'll go when we die.
Don't give up, I know you're strong. Show them all your fire. Days are hard, the nights are long, but you are a fire when it's dire. You burn brighter in the dark. You're a survivor when you're tired. You hold tighter, you have heart.
Nothing matters if you don't have your health. All the money in the world doesn't help. The good might go to heaven and the bad might go to hell, but no one wants to leave here, you can tell. And cancer touches everyone, it's in our genetics. And our world's become so toxic, it's all carcinogenic. We've polluted the water, the air, the food we're ingesting is full of hormones and poison. Our population's infected. They sell us cigarettes and liquor, built a business on addictions. We've been paying them to kill ourselves, we're dying to keep living. It's the system, it's a prison, we keep trying to beat it. We get cancer from keeping all of our demons a secret, and our insurance don't cover the things we need to defeat it. And even if it does, then we might die from the treatment. Our best defense is living like we do not know what cancer is. Fight it if you have it and pray that there's something after this.
Don't give up, I know you're strong. Show them all your fire. The days are hard, the nights are long, but you are a fire when it's dire. You burn brighter in the dark. You're a survivor when you're tired. You hold tighter, you have heart.
You won't know how to be brave till you choose to fight when you're afraid. And you can't experience strength till you struggle to carry the weight. And you won't know why you have faith till you look the devil in his face. And you don't know what you can take till you realize you didn't break.
Don't give up, I know you're strong. Show them all your fire. The days are hard, the nights are long, but you are a fire when it's dire. You burn brighter in the dark. You're a survivor when you're tired. You hold tighter, you have heart.
I'm actually going to send this reaction video to Tom. He probably already knows about it. Hopefully you see this, Tom. You've probably seen the video by now that there was a plane crash in, I think it was Brazil. Funny thing is I mean, it's not funny because people died on that flight, but the plane that just suddenly had a malfunction and fell out of the sky, dropped thousands of feet in under 60 seconds. It was planned. You are a big announcer, and somebody who exposes the elite. I know this has got to be an older video, probably maybe what, 2019, 2020. Recently, here in 2024, there was a total of 8 cancer doctors that had a cancer convention, so to speak, I guess somewhere in South America. And I'm sure you know the story, but some of you who are watching don't know. I think they said 4 of those cancer doctors ended up getting off the plane that fell out of the sky, while the other 4 stayed on. They ended up getting an earlier flight out. I honestly believe that over the course of time, And I think that they've had it for a very long time. I think they're the ones that created cancer. I think Big Pharma, this video might get silenced by the platform that I put it on, but I think Big Pharma is the one that created cancer. They came up with chemo. Chemo literally kills every cell, every healthy and every unhealthy cell inside your body. It's literally radiation. That's what radiation does. It literally kills every cell. I know people who had cancer who fought it naturally, then going out and getting chemotherapy. They fought it naturally and beat it. And doctors want to silence them as well. They want to silence them because Big Pharma, as well as doctors who are out to make a pretty commission on referring their patients to go out and get chemo. Chemo legit puts people in debt, like debt that they can never pay off. They will be paying on chemotherapy. If they beat it with chemo, they will be paying that off for the rest of their life. Each treatment, and if they have to get like 12 treatments in a year, each treatment is like $37,000. That's about how much I make a year, making 17 something an hour at my normal job. $37,000 a year. That's how much it is after insurance. If the chemo doesn't kill them, and I've known somebody who was doing chemotherapy treatment where their body had just had enough and they lost their life because of it. And it wasn't because they quit fighting, it's because the chemo literally killed them. Not to get too far off of subject, but that plane that literally fell out of the sky had a malfunction and fell out of the sky and killed not only the cancer doctors that were on that flight, but everybody that was on that flight. I think that they were probably ready to announce to the world that they had a cure. They weren't like the other doctors in the world that claim there is no cure for cancer. They probably had a cure, and Big Pharma wasn't having it. They were like, let's see if we can entice some of them to not share their findings, to not share their cure that they found. The 4 that got off the plane are the ones that were able to have their pockets lined with enough money that they could not refuse. The 4 that stayed on there actually truly believed that they could stop what was created, and they died because of it. It's funny, whenever there is something going on and the world does not want somebody to know the truth about something, it's always a plane crash. Somebody always dies, and then there's other casualties because of it. Like, for instance, well, sometimes it's even more coincidence that when there was a time where there was a story going around on Fox News that not just Fox News, I think it was on CNN as well, they were talking about how I think their story went was that the person or the doctor that signed Obama's birth certificate was coming to mainland America from Hawaii. I guess their story was to prove that he was an American citizen. Plane ended up going down in the ocean. Everybody survived, but the doctor. I don't think the doctor was coming over here to prove that he lived or that he was born in a United States state. I think he or she was coming over here to expose that they never signed that birth certificate. Or maybe they did sign it and they were going to come over here to the mainland to expose that they probably paid he or she a lot of money to sign a fake birth certificate stating that he was born in America. It's the reason why I won't get on planes, because I know way too much. I read in between the lines with a lot of things, and I am probably the world's biggest conspiracy theorist. I will not get on planes anymore for the specific fact that the elite would not mind multiple casualties dying so that me and my truth doesn't get out to people. Because God knows, I've been down more rabbit holes than Tom MacDonald, if we're being honest about the whole entire situation. Been down more rabbit holes, and I wouldn't honestly, he's, Tom MacDonald, you're PG-13 in terms of what you know. I'm rated XXX for the fact that what I know, which I know YouTube wouldn't allow it on their platform anyway. So, why not just stay PG-13 about my conspiracy theories. But on another note, for those who are in the conspiracy world, there was a post the other day on X about JFK. Something about somebody within the government pleaded for RFK to tell Trump to not want to release the documents over JFK's assassination, to do a full declassification of the classified documents when it comes to JFK's assassination. Originally, I was going to put a tweet on X, but long story short, the tweet was literally going to say somebody that I used to know whose father was a 33. And the reason why I say was a 33, for those who are in the conspiracy world, y'all should know exactly what I'm talking about. He was the highest of the high. He was a 33 of a secret society. He ended up talking to the wrong people, and he got stricken with cancer and died. Supposedly told his son, or his kids, that to go online and look up everything you can about FM, Free, and the Illuminati, and 99% of it is going to be true. Supposedly also told one of his kids that the shot that killed JFK was not from a sniper. It came from the front seat of the car. This was 2012 when I first heard this. And then now here in 2024, there's companies out there exposing that there was two different videos. There was the original video caught by somebody, and then there was another video that the media showed. The one that the media showed doesn't show anything different other than the fact that if you pay attention to the background, there's literally a tree that's cut off and the top of the tree is just floating there in the air behind the car, behind the car on the opposite side of the road where the video was being filmed. And then the real video, you literally see the Secret Service man, the US Secret Service man, in the front seat of the car turn around with a gun and shoot JFK in the head. Damning evidence. But hey, I'm just a conspiracy theorist. That's all I'm going to be labeled as. I'm just going to be labeled as crazy, even though I've seen the proof. And that's the whole reason why the government doesn't want those documents declassified, because of the fact that it would be damning to the US government for taking JFK out. But I guess when JFK let the elite know that, look, my strings can't be pulled anymore, they pulled the trigger on his ass. As always, like this video if you like it, subscribe, comment down below any conspiracy theories that you may have if you want. Don't put yourself out there like that. I don't really care to die. If you want to monetarily support the channel, you can find the JFTV and JFTV EP collections exclusively right now on Infinite Masterpiece. JFTV will be getting its own store in 2025. That is, they don't kill me first. And as always, thanks for watching.